Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Munchtime Sports. Munchtime Sports is a podcast put together by me, Jack Goldstein,
Max Brucewick,
where we will be discussing, comparing, and contrasting some of the hottest foods that are available today.
We're gonna have some hot takes out there, you know.
We're gonna have
right
a
off
lot
the
of hot
bat.
takes.
Popeyes, Chick-FIL-A. It's gonna be a doozy, so
It's gonna be great.
tune in for the whole episode.
And we're not only gonna be eating and talking about the food, we're gonna be discussing a lot of sports as well.
Yeah.
Get
So,
excited.
get
It
excited.
should be a great episode.
Stay
today.
tuned the whole time.
Stay tuned.
Okay, should we get right into it?
Let's dig in.
Okay.
Wait, Max. First, gotta pop out the Invisalign.
Oh, you do that. It's kind of.
Shout out Invisalign.
Hey, hashtag not sponsored. Okay.
Not sponsored, but just more of a shout out.
All right.
Let's,
we gotta-
let's
we
move
gotta-
the mic.
Look at this. What a spread.
What a spread.
look
Here,
at
why don't
this.
we?
Prop that thing up.
Should be delicious. What we got
It will
from...
be delicious.
Can you tell us a little bit about what we got from each establishment?
Okay, so Popeyes, we got 2 chicken sandwiches, obviously. We want to have a fair comparison, so we got two chicken sandwiches from Chick-FIL-A as well, okay? So we did that, two. We want to have a fair comparison. Obviously, fries, essential at both restaurants.
An essential element.
Very essential. You don't have to use that vocab here, but
Sorry.
essential element, as he said. 4 Chick-fil-A sauces. Unfortunately, someone forgot to get the Popeye sauces.
Yep. Yeah.
That might be a little hit to Popeyes, but we'll take that into consideration.
We will.
Obviously.
Okay, so where should we start? Do you want to start with a...
I've never had Popeyes.
So let's save that for later. Why don't we start with the Chick-fil-A
No,
chicken sandwich?
see, I think the opposite way. I think we should start with the Popeyes because it's gonna be like fresh, you know.
Now the question becomes, do we eat it dry or do we put the Chick-fil-A sauce on it?
Dry bite first because we do dry on each one.
Okay, and then we do the sauce, if necessary.
If necessary. If it's a no-brainer, then
Thank you.
yes, manners. Fries looking nice. Obviously.
Okay, so by the looks of it, as you can see, just a normal chicken sandwich. It looks like there's a pickle, some sort of sauce, and then obviously Popeye's just notorious fried chicken. Should be delicious. Really looking forward to it. Ready?
So yeah, just from first glance, honestly, I'm liking this better than chicken.
And just look at the glaze. It's
I know.
almost
It's
a
like
shiny.
It kind of just gives off those vibes of just eat me.
It's telling you to eat it.
Okay.
You ready? 3, 2,
1.
Mmm.
Ooh.
Mmm.
Hold on, one more.
No sauce necessary.
Oh.
Uh-huh. Chick-fil-A's got a big challenge to beat.
Yeah, just from my past memory of eating Chick-fil-A, which is like after every track meet, obviously, because track athlete, non-track athlete right here. Track athletes love our Chick-fil-A.
Soon to become one.
Okay, yeah, we'll see about that. I give it a.
Well, don't get to the rating yet. Tell me what you like about it.
It's just like you take that bite and there's just this kind of crispiness, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of have like a lot going into your mouth, like it's like an explosion of flavor, you know.
The explosion of flavors, I like that.
I feel like Chick-fil-A, you're kind of getting this dry, like.
You don't know yet.
Well, that's true. Sorry.
Don't speak before you eat.
That's it.
Don't speak before you eat.
It's a good quote. Okay. Next bite. It's just good.
The one thing that stands out to me the most about the sandwich is the chicken.
Yeah.
The chicken tastes real. It tastes authentic. It's not dry. It's juicy. It's not too juicy. It's not dripping.
Oh.
But it's most definitely got some of that texture, got some of that moisture. But even though it's a moist bite, it still has the crunch, which is essential to every chicken sandwich.
Yeah. It's just something about this, so you take a bite and you just get a lot out of it. It's like what you put in, you get more out, you know? Like, I don't know.
And the sauce is just delicious. I don't know what it is.
Respect to Popeyes. Shout out Popeyes. Again, hashtag not sponsored, but shout out to Popeyes for putting the sauce already in the sandwich. Like, just points on the note.
Okay, we're about
One more bite.
2/3 through it. Why don't we go to the Chick-fil-A now, and then we can come back to the Popeyes later.
That's good, man.
That's really delicious.
Okay.
Okay, Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Just a
Classic.
regular chicken sandwich.
Everyone knows the logo.
Everybody knows it.
Yeah. No sauce necessary for that one. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Sauce, I'm feeling might be necessary.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see. So this just looks like a regular chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
I mean, 2 pickles, no sauce on it at all whatsoever.
If I had to point something out right off the bat, look inside. I mean, you just got this kind of like weird, lazing off chicken.
Why don't you
weird
show
bun.
it to the camera?
It's
Yeah.
kind of like weird. It's like not crusted. And look at that. Whereas on this side, this one mine or this one yours?
That one's yours.
This one's mine.
Yeah.
Look at this. Like, you just have like this more put together,
Yeah.
shiny bun.
No,
like,
I mean this.
more inside. It's just good.
That one is a more put together sandwich.
Yeah.
This is just chicken between buns.
Hey,
but
you never
we'll
know.
see.
Let's take a bite.
Huh. The chicken is definitely a little bit more seasoned.
Yeah,
But
but it's not as good as that.
it's not as good. It's not a put together sandwich. It's chicken between buns.
Just another bite.
You see, I would say that Popeyes does not need the sauce. The sandwich speaks for itself.
Yeah.
I would have to say the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich needs the sauce. The chicken, the bread, and those 2 pickles that they give us just doesn't really do it.
Yeah.
The sauce is really the staple of each fast food establishment. And, I mean, just without the sauce, it just really isn't not the same.
I mean, it's really good. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I would eat this. As I said, I eat this after every track meal I have. But it's just not, it doesn't have that, like,
Do you
whoa.
want to try it with the
This is
sauce
good.
just to see if that
Yeah,
that
let's
makes...
not be biased.
big enough
They
of it.
offer this there for a reason.
Yep.
This is the world famous
Chick-fil-A sauce?
Chick-fil-A sauce. See those long lists of ingredients, kind of a red flag.
Yep.
Just gonna point that out.
Yeah. But, you know.
Hey, it tastes good. It tastes good. Unless you're someone who actually thinks you're eating healthy by going to this restaurant.
Yeah,
I pray
no.
for you.
By all means necessary, don't listen to this podcast as if,
Nutritional.
yeah, for nutritional advice.
Yeah. Full
We're
disclosure.
not nutritionists. We are just 2 kids
Advocates.
trying to have a good time and trying to enjoy our food. So I'm trying to get myself a nice even spread.
See, he did that. I just dipped in.
Oh.
Get that out of there.
Camera's running low on battery,
Yeah.
but, you know, it's okay.
Speed things up.
Speed things up. Here we go. Bite.
I already took my bite.
With
Sorry.
sauce, with
I'll
sauce.
have him go.
So much better with the sauce.
I will say, it makes it closer with sauce.
It makes it closer, but honestly,
I'm honestly considering it, but you know what? Hold on, let's take one more bite and we'll go back to the Popeyes to make sure we have the decision. God, it's good though.
it's really good. No.
Hey, listeners, we got a tough one on us today. I'm sure we'll have some controversy in the comments section. So, hey, if you disagree with us, agree with us, I'm gonna finish doing my food.
Yeah, in the comments right now,
Yeah,
comment which one you like more
before we make our decision.
before we make our decision. Like the video if you're liking what you're seeing so far.
Okay. I think we go for the Popeyes again. Dude, this thing's good.
I gotta dig into that.
I think, you know what? I'm bringing this out.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm going to do one normal bite. Because that's fresh in my mind. The Chick-fil-A.
Is that good?
That's freaking good.
I mean, the Popeye sandwich is much more put together.
Yeah. Okay. I think this will be the deciding factor if I dip this. Oh, shit.
I'll try that as well.
Oh. Yeah. I have my decision. It's not even close. Yeah, that... I will say, props to Chick-fil-A. The sauce is... Wow, that is impressive. Well put together. But, dude, just if you put the sauce on the Popeyes one, I mean... You just have... You want to make your decision?
I just like.
thinking the same thing.
I think not too much needs to be said.
Yeah.
Why don't you say our decision?
Okay. I think we both agree on that. Popeyes definitely has a better sandwich. Like, edge of Popeyes on the sandwich. Chicken sandwich. If you want a good chicken sandwich, go to Popeyes over Chick-fil-A.
They're both delicious sandwiches.
Yeah.
But I would just say that the Popeyes is a little bit more put together.
Yeah.
The sandwich speaks for itself,
Yeah.
and it doesn't really need the sauce to take the reins.
I was about to say that. I think Chick-fil-A has a lot of dependency on its sauce, the Chick-fil-A sauce. Like, without it, it's all right. It's not great. God, my sauce almost just fell. Yeah, I think there's a lot of dependency there. Whereas this is just a good sandwich. You add the sauce, GG's, like, and
It's over.
It's over.
Popeyes with the sauce. What are you rating it out of 10? First do without the sauce, then do with the sauce. Without the sauce, what do you rate it out of 10?
Without the sauce, dude. All right, we're going to decimal places here.
Okay, 2 cigs.
2 cigs.
2 cigs.
1 cig.
No, 2 cigs. You get 1 decimal.
Okay, 1 decimal. Okay. I am thinking that we give it a. I think without the sauce.
Yep.
I'm gonna give it a 9. I really think it's that good. Like, it's a very good
A 9 flat, 9.0?
9.0.
Okay, so I was thinking very similar. I'd say Popeyes without the sauce, I would give an 8.8.
Yeah.
And then with the sauce, a 9.6. And then on the contrary, Chick-fil-A without the sauce, I'd say like a high 6, like a 6.7, 6.8. And then with the sauce, I'd say it jumps up to an 8, maybe 8.1.
I find that a little disrespectful. Chick-fil-A. Here's what I'm thinking.
Okay, tell me
you
what
gave me
you
your
think.
rating.
Tell me what you
I'm
think.
giving this a 9. The Popeyes. It was incredible. I'm gonna give it a 9.7, a little bit above yours.
Okay.
For with the sauce.
Okay.
But it's not that sauce, so that's not really fair. The 9 is being compared to the other one, which I give Chick-fil-A a 7.5. Like, it's a good sandwich.
It's a great sandwich.
It's just not exceptional.
It's not exceptional. It meets your needs. It fulfills that ache in your stomach when you're hungry. But unlike the Popeyes, it doesn't really make your stomach flutter.
Yeah, that's a
the
great way
Popeyes
to
made your stomach flutter. You were excited for the next bite. The Chick-fil-A, you were eating a great sandwich.
I was just gonna add on, you gotta have a lot of calories when you go to these restaurants because big boys here.
Big boys gotta eat big.
Big boys gotta eat. So when I go to Chick-fil-A, I feel like I have my second one, and I'm like, like it's like not it. Whereas this, I could eat the whole thing and like multiple, and I'd be happy.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
So I think that's fair. Okay, so we'll give it let's just say a round up. Chick-fil-A's around a 7. We can both agree on.
I'd say Chick-fil-A is a 7.5.
Plus or minus 0.5.
7.5. And then, and then Popeyes, I'd say, is...
a 9.
A 9. A good 9. A good 9.
Let's take one more bite.
One more bite just for the... I know that's good. Yep.
There you have it.
Okay, we're going to end this video.
Yeah.
We'll be back in a second after our transition. We're going to be rating some fries.
Okay, we're back. But we are thirsty. And guess what you do when you're thirsty? You drink.
The drink. So, what do we have today to drink?
Well, I actually have not introduced it yet because it was not on the panel here.
No, it was not. But we have a special surprise that is going to help us clean our palate.
Yeah.
To make these fries that we discussed earlier
taste
a little bit better. Have the flavors stand out a little bit more. So to clean our palate,
I will go get the drink.
What do we have? We have a special surprise drink from each one of these establishments.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Chick-fil-A strawberry lemonade.
Strawberry lemonade.
And I will have this too.
Okay, so this is the strawberry lemonade.
Let's focus on appearance first. Check it out, appearance.
Chick-fil-A.
Stir it up. Give it a nice stir.
Yeah. So what I noticed when we were pouring these drinks is how the Chick-fil-A's strawberry lemonade appeared to be more as just a standard lemonade with some
stuff in the bottom.
Strawberry compote.
Yeah.
At the bottom. And obviously when you mix it, it turns into this kind of translucent, almost muggy, yellowish red. But I mean, I'm sure it's delicious.
I'm sure it's good. But I will say, hey, everyone, remember, straws, paper straws. Save the planet, okay?
We are eco-friendly.
Yes.
We believe in saving the turtles. We believe in all nature, eco rights, whatever, all of that. So we use
Always
straws.
Paper straws.
Paper straws. Recyclable paper straws to help restore this planet.
Yeah.
Let's take a
We're
sip.
very eco-friendly
Let's
here on
take a
this
sip.
podcast, okay?
It's delicious. It's a good strawberry lemonade. It's really good. I don't know what it's up against yet. I mean,
it's okay.
Oh.
I'm very strict when it comes to my strawberry lemonade.
Okay, so tell me a little bit more about that.
Well, see, I have a special lemonade. I have at my store we go to.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Santa Cruz lemonade.
Mm-hmm.
Comes in a glass bottle. It is absolutely delicious. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just saying that. And this a little bit of watery texture to it.
Really?
Yeah. You kind of get that burst.
But do you like the little fragments of strawberry and lemonade that you're getting?
That.
So you do.
But
like
I want that throughout the whole thing. Too watery. I give it a 7.
Really? So maybe we got different pours because mine, I feel, is plenty strawberry and lemonade-y.
See, but I think.
I mean, compare the colors. Look at mine is just slightly
What
more
would you
red.
rate it?
I would give it a high 8. I just really love the way that the strawberry fragments at the bottom find its way through my straw and into my mouth.
So you know what's funny? It's now that I drink it more, once I'm getting closer to the bottom, I'm getting more like...
You see, here it comes. Now his rating's going to rise.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Okay.
Okay, save a little bit, or don't. I can pour you a little bit of mine.
I'm done, so...
We have a second special guest, however.
Pouring it.
Comparing. Okay, so why don't you go reveal our second special guest to help us clean our palate?
Special guest?
Yeah.
Who?
Why don't I show the second special guest?
I don't know what's going on.
We have ourselves
Oh!
the Popeyes strawberry lemonade. So as you can see, just based on color, I'm going to assume that the Popeyes is going to be much more strawberry.
And that's what I want in my strawberry.
Which is what he wants. So we'll see if it lives up to the hype.
I will say, we have a little froth going on.
A little froth, which
we did put it in the fridge, so, you know, I'll give us it.
So yes, much more of an artificial strawberry type of flavor. Seems like you're enjoying that.
Don't drink and laugh, okay? Lesson to them.
Yeah, no, choking is a severe hazard.
It's happened to me before, so yeah, don't be stupid like I am. Well, I was just enjoying my lemonade until this guy had to make me laugh, but...
So, tell me what you think about this one.
Oh, let me take one more sip. Oh, yeah. That's 9 all day.
Really? And
No, 9.5. 9.5.
And how would you compare it? What is the key factor that just really boosts it above the Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A. Well, the Chick-fil-A, I got some strawberry. There's that one to the bottom. I was like, okay, it's there. So I got it. I gave it a nice 8. But I want power in mine. Like, I want some flavor.
I agree.
I want an explosion in my mouth. Like, I don't want this water.
Yeah. No, so I will say the Popeyes does a great job in having strawberry be in each sip. For Chipotle, you kind of have to work for your strawberry. You have to suck it up. Those little chunks of strawberry.
Chipotle.
Chick-fil-A. That's on me. The chuz, they get mixed up.
Hey, Chipotle in the future versus Qdoba.
Yeah, Chipotle versus Qdoba in the coming up episode. Be ready for it. But right now we're focused on Popeyes versus Chick-fil-A. And so far, the strawberry lemonade from Popeyes has blown away Chick-fil-A's strawberry lemonade.
It's not even close.
And the chicken sandwiches, it was close until the end. But so we can both agree that Popeyes has been better on two out of the 3 fronts so far. We still have one final section, and that section is going to be fries.
I will say though, hey, put this in the fridge because man, that little froth on top, little ice.
Yeah.
Woo, it's like a slushy.
Yeah, take his advice. Put it in the fridge.
That is good. Oh my god. Yeah, you know what? I'm changing it back. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Give that a round of applause, please. Like,
shout out Popeyes.
well done.
Shout out Popeyes.
Incredible.
Our first ever 10 out of 10.
on the episode.
We're not even finished with episode 1.
Yeah, we got
and he's already giving out 10s. This can mean two things. He's either a soft grader or the strawberry lemonade is simply delicious.
Dude, it's just good. It tastes like a slushie.
No, it's delicious.
Dude, put it in the fridge. Every time, put it in the fridge. Like, it is hands down best thing I've ever tasted.
Okay. So we have one more section coming up next. We have the fries. We have the Popeyes fries versus
the notorious
in a
good way
CHICK-FIL-A waffle fries. We'll get back to you guys after the break. Okay, we're back with the final segment of this podcast, our first episode. We previously rated the Popeyes versus CHICK-FIL-A chicken sandwiches and strawberry lemonades. Popeyes, so far, it's been a landslide.
Yeah.
2-0.
Blowing it out of the water.
Neither one of them has really been all that close. The chicken sandwich, both the chicken sandwiches were really strong contestants, but Popeyes did take the win by a decent amount. And the strawberry lemonade, I mean,
it's stunning.
Absolutely delicious. It just keeps me wanting to come back for more after each sip, even when I'm not even thirsty. Even after my thirst has been quenched,
it's just you want more.
You want more.
I'm just, dude. You like get this at Popeyes. You take a sip and you just keep drinking. It just doesn't stop.
Okay.
Imagine a slushie that flavored, but it's also not a slushie.
Mm-hmm.
It's like perfect.
Okay. So final section. Here we go. Let's dig into some fries.
Popeyes fries.
Popeyes fries. They're just plain simple
normal fries.
They're kind of skinny. They have some decent seasoning on them.
Yeah, I was gonna say I like the seasoning and the smell of it.
It smells like almost like a smoky. You can definitely taste the seasoning. Dig in.
Okay, I get a lot of flavor right now, but there's not much out of it. Like I don't get much.
Yeah, no.
I don't get much volume from it. You know.
What do you mean by that?
Like, it's like good, but there's just look how skinny that is. Like there's just nothing to bite. You're just biting flavor. You know.
Yeah. And you don't really get that potato-y.
Yes, that's enough. There's none.
It just kind of tastes like seasoning, and I mean, it might just because it's been sitting out for a little bit, so it's a little bit colder.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not feeling it. Up to the expectations that I had. Everything else from this establishment has been absolutely phenomenal. I'm gonna try to go for a little bit more more volume in the bite.
I will say though, the flavor is good. It's good flavor.
The flavor is good.
Good flavor.
So let's just see. Yeah, getting a little bit more.
Just get the sauce in there.
In the bite.
Is that better?
See, that is much better. You get more of that potato-y sensation.
Mm-hmm. And it's almost like chewy. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, you have your bite, and there's kind of this like chewy like end to it. And I'm not a fan of that. I like a nice soft, soft, and then a little crisp on the sides. This is like chewy. Mm-hmm. So.
Just a little bit more of that Popeyes delicious.
Right now, I'm gonna give this
For me, it's sitting at a 5. Honestly, nothing better than a 5 right now.
I feel like if you get a good one though, like look, if I did this, if I went like this, double up into the sauce, like that's a 7.
Really?
7.5.
Maybe I've been. Let me get a little bit deeper.
Yeah.
They actually do feel a little bit more moist the further down you go. I got a 4.
I'm still drinking this, man. This is too good.
And I'm getting a fresh pack of sauce. It's heavily sauced. Got a couple of fry.
Yeah. It's better. It's a solid.
5 was a bit harsh.
Yeah. You give it a 6.5.
6.5 is perfect. Yeah. I think 6.5 is exactly.
There's ways to utilize it where you can get more out of it.
But it doesn't, this is kind of our discussion we had with the sandwiches earlier, is they don't speak for themselves. Mm. They need the sauce, or they need to be heavily stacked up for you to get
exactly
what you want out of them. So yeah, I think a 6.5 is as high as we can put them right now. We'll see how they stack against the Chick-fil-A.
For all you guys who have never had Chick-fil-A, this is honestly probably the most famous part of Chick-fil-A. I think you could argue that. Like,
just
more mac and
the waffle fries.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Here we go.
There you go.
Obviously, to have a great fry, you need to have a great dip. Chick-fil-A's already proven that they have a delicious dip.
Yeah.
I love how the waffle fry works with the dip. It just kind of sits there. It's layered.
Good, like, As I said, this one, flimsy, chewy, not much to bite onto. Nice grip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nice grip. It's
We were just talking about nice grip and you're dropping it.
Okay, forget it. I have bad hands, so okay. Nice, lots to grab onto. Pause. And you can just kind of like
Just eat them.
yeah, you just eat it.
I will say they're definitely, like, if I eat this, it just kind of tastes like potato, which I guess is good. I guess it's a fry. The Popeyes definitely has superior seasoning.
Yeah.
But I will say this is a better put together fry. If you're looking for more of a potato-y, authentic, just fried potato, with waffle cuts, and obviously
They are
the
a little
sauce.
cold.
They're cold. They've been out,
and they are better. So I'm gonna add that into my consideration.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna give these I'm gonna give this an 8.
Okay, I think that's a little bit too high for where I am right now. I'm thinking more
But
at
they're warm. They're
a
warm.
low to mid 7.
When they're warm,
When
though,
they're warm,
when they're warm, they're good.
I think it can be
They're
a
really
high
good when
8.
they're warm. I'll give that to Chick-fil-A. Okay, so fries. Fries.
This is, I'd say, our closest competition we have yet.
No, this is a blowout for me.
Is it really?
Yeah.
For me, this is the matchup of the day. This is the game 7.
Really?
This is the game
This is
7
game
for
7
me.
for you.
Because I just the seasoning that I receive from the Popeyes fries.
See, I see what you're saying about the Chick-fil-A.
It just tastes like potato in Chick-fil-A sauce.
But the problem I have with that statement is when they're warm and there's salt on them when they're like fresh out of the oven. It's incredible.
But
It's
is that what we're eating right now?
Yeah, but like this is different. This is a problem of how they're made.
Yeah.
This is a problem of just being cold. This one I have a problem with how they're made. Like it's not like if they're hot.
You see, but right now, the insides of these fries are kind of soft and mushy.
But they're
with
usually
these,
not.
But that's not what we're eating right now. Right now, we're eating these. The smaller, I think, the lesser mass of the Popeyes actually serves an advantage, because you get a little bit more crunch. With the Popeyes, it's more of a mush.
I gotta give it an 8. But obviously, the only 10 out of 10 today.
Yeah. No. Popeyes strawberry lemonade carried this episode.
Best thing ever.
Best thing.
And the sandwich.
The sandwiches were all delicious. The fries were fine. They've been out the longest. They got a little cold, a little mushy, a little, but it's all delicious food.
Yeah. So what are we doing on fries? Chick-fil-A wins. Fair.
I honestly,
No, but here's the thing: is as I've experienced.
I'll give you 1 minute. Persuade me why the fries are better.
1 minute's too long. I'll do it in 20
Okay,
seconds.
20 seconds right now.
Okay. So obviously we like the material better.
Okay.
It's better to look at.
Mm-hmm.
You can hold more onto it. You can dip more onto it.
Yep.
And the only thing you problemize is it's a little soft.
Yep.
It's crunchy out of the oven when you get it in your bag.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's been sitting out here. And I think it lost a little salt because usually I have it right away before my food. It's too good.
Yeah.
And it's just a nice salty, kind of like crunchy, but also kind of like soft potato-y.
Yeah.
And it's just absolutely stunning. So I think an 8's fair.
And
You can give like a 7. I'm fine with that. If it's the matchup of the day.
I think we can meet in the middle with a 7.5.
With a 6.5.
But now that I've eaten more, I feel like this is leaning a little bit
Better?
more
No.
towards a 7. I can agree with you. When
How
they're
about
hot,
this?
when they're hot out of the oven, Chick-fil-A is better. But at this moment,
Right now. That's the thing.
But right
I will
now.
agree.
but right now,
Oh yeah, I will agree.
at this instant,
These are better.
Popeyes
Yeah.
fries are better.
But that's not fair. I think we get, because it's close, so I think we give the edge to Chick-fil-A, because we really know how good they are. So,
That's fair. That's fair.
7.1 to 6.9. Let's say that.
That's fair.
A battle.
That's fair. That's a good matchup. That's the matchup of the day.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A fries
I agree.
are better than Popeyes fries
Yeah.
in the right
Manner.
climate,
Yeah. Climate.
in the right ecosystem. Right now, they're in a slightly I don't know, less eco-friendly environment.
Yeah, not in the oven.
Not in the oven. It's not fresh out of grandma's oven. They're still delicious. Don't get me wrong. All of the food that we've eaten today is absolutely delicious. Just Chick-fil-A does get the slight edge on the fries. However, Popeyes blew by Chick-fil-A
Everything.
on all other aspects of the game.
I will say, we're going to end it with one bite here. on the Popeye sandwich.
Here he goes. Just any last words to say about that? Just
Speaks for itself.
speaks for itself.
Yeah.
There we go.
Overview?
Delicious.
Conclude?
Well, let's do a conclusion
Yeah.
after the break.
Conclusion. It's a great episode.
Great episode. Great first
Great
episode.
I think we had a lot of interesting takes. I know for a fact there are some disagreements. So comment down below, please. Comment down below. Like, subscribe, follow, whatever it is.
Yep.
Do it.
Yep.
Do it for us. We would love that.
So Max, would you like to summarize just kind of the conclusion of what we decided the better foods to be?
Okay, well, decide an overall winner. But
Well, first, just go through it. Yep.
Okay, the only one that Chick-fil-A won was the fries.
Yep.
But even so, that was a debate.
The fries, yeah.
That could be. We can just call that like near a tie. But
Near a tie. But Chick-fil-A won. Yep.
Yeah. Sandwich, wow, unbelievable. Chick-fil-A, well done. But
Chick-fil-A, well done.
yeah, but Popeyes.
Oh, but Popeyes.
Yeah, extraordinary. 9.5, bro. Like 9.5. Now, the winner of the day, the strawberry lemonade from Popeyes. That was unbelievable.
I'm smiling right now just thinking about it.
It was a slushy, but it wasn't frozen.
Yeah.
But I would freeze it. Put it in the refrigerator, bro. Like, actually, like, genuinely. It's a good combo.
Yeah, so the strawberry lemonade was absolutely delicious.
Yeah, so 2-1, 2 big wins.
Two big wins to one small win.
So I think it's fair to say Popeyes won.
Very fair to say that Popeyes won.
We're going to have Jack add some, last few commentary on some various aspects because he picked up the food.
Although Popeyes did win, Chick-fil-A I'd say is much more accessible.
Yeah.
The store that I went to was very close to school. It's just very close very close to home. I think it's about maybe a 12-minute drive from my home. Just very, very close in.
Yeah.
While the Popeyes, the closest one was either in Hillsboro, or like in the deep northeast on MLK Street.
I will say that's where I haven't been because it's not anywhere.
Yeah,
where I drive.
so it's much less accessible.
Yeah.
The customer service at Popeyes was much better. The man in the drive-thru.
Not my pleasure.
Not at my pleasure. The man was very, very nice.
Yeah.
Who was giving me my food. I had some great conversation with him. Just a good, hardworking guy. He did his job great. If whoever that server was that was working at Popeyes who gave me my food, thank you. You did a great job. Chick-fil-A, yes, they do always say my pleasure.
Yeah.
Whatever. Doesn't really.
They're known for good service.
They're known for good service, but there was a line.
Yeah.
That might just be because I got there right around noon, so that's kind of prime time for lunch. But yeah, I probably waited in that line for 10, 15 minutes. It was very high stress for me. I had some personal issues going on. My phone was at about 2 to 3%.
Couldn't find.
And I didn't know where my partner here's house was.
Yeah.
So it was on my phone. My partner.
It
was on my phone, and so I had to end up memorizing his address and trying to find my way to his house, which obviously it happened, but it was very stressful, very difficult times. So just that time in the Chick-fil-A line was not very enjoyable. I think that maybe they could have gotten me through that line a little bit quicker. So I'll give the customer service edge to Popeyes. I'll give the accessibility edge to Chipotle.
Chipotle again. Chick-fil-A. We're
humans. We make mistakes.
Yeah.
Great people make great mistakes. Great people make 2 great mistakes.
Okay. Continue.
Yeah. I mean, not much else to say.
Clear winner, Popeyes.
Clear winner, Popeyes. Just the accessibility is the one kind of difficulty in Portland, Oregon. Maybe if you're in Louisiana. When I was in New Orleans, I feel like there's a Popeyes every 2 blocks. But maybe just for this area where we are in the Northwest, Chipotle is just slightly more accessible. But yeah, the Chick-fil-A lines can definitely get longer as it gets more towards high times of the day, which is probably lunch like around 12, and then dinner, which is like 5:36. So just be careful with that.
Yeah.
Just key takeaway: next time you're at Popeyes, please order that strawberry lemonade.
Yes.
And Max,
where
do you put it? Where do you put it? The refrigerator.
Oh, the refrigerator.
You put it in the refrigerator to get
a little
that
bit.
frothy sensation.
Yes, a little bit. Give it like 20 minutes.
20 minutes in the refrigerator for the frothy sensation.
And it's unbelievable. You'll absolutely love it. And
Yeah.
stir it up. Make sure you give it a good stir.
Yeah.
Is
so
that it?
That's it for today. So clear cut winner was Popeyes.
Popeyes.
Next episode, it was a great establishment. They're both great establishments, but Popeyes
is unbelievable,
giving it the slight edge. Next episode, not really sure what we're gonna do yet. We're gonna do another
sports.
We're gonna do some sports. There might be a little snacking just to kind of hold us over because I mean we're growing boys. We need food.
We also are Munch Time Sports.
We are Munch Time Sports. It's called sports. Today was more of a munchy episode. But there will definitely be some sports talk on the way. We might get some great guests to join us.
Some famous guests.
Famous guests.
Stephen Curry might pull up.
Steph Curry
LeBron, you never know. So
but just
always tune in.
Always tune in. You never know who's going to be on the next episode.
Could get Messi. He's
coming to Florida.
He's coming to Florida. We can get him on here.
Yeah.
So, hey, gonna have some famous people on here.
We'll see.
Potentially.
We'll see.
Potentially.
Where the wind blows us. But for now, thank you so much for listening. Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you do.
Hey, I hate to say it.
Okay, go.
Smash that notification bell.
Smash it. Don't hit it. Smash it.
And one last thing, for all those who know me, the buzz. Rate it.
Rate the buzz in the comments. Let's go. Great episode.
Peace, people.
Peace.